Winning a personal injury verdict or obtaining a personal injury settlement is a significant legal victory. But when the defendant doesn't voluntarily pay, collecting the judgment requires the same post-judgment enforcement tools that apply to any money judgment, plus some personal injury-specific considerations. Here's the collection framework for personal injury judgments. Insurance coverage first. In most personal injury cases, the defendant is covered by insurance. Automobile liability, homeowner's liability, general liability, or professional liability, and the insurance company pays the judgment up to policy limits. When the verdict falls within policy limits and the insurer has properly handled the claim, collection from the insurer is typically straightforward. The collection challenge arises in 3 scenarios. The verdict exceeds policy limits, the defendant was uninsured, or the defendant's insurer is disputing coverage. When the verdict exceeds policy limits, the insurer pays up to the policy limit, and the defendant is personally responsible for the excess. At this point, you become an unsecured creditor of the defendant for the excess amount. Standard judgment collection tools apply. Skip tracing for current address and employer, wage garnishment, bank levy, real estate liens, and debtor examination. When the defendant was uninsured, full collection falls on the defendant personally. This is the most challenging scenario. Uninsured defendants are frequently judgment-proof. Professional asset investigation should be the first step. Is the defendant actually judgment-proof, or do they have assets worth pursuing? Insurance bad faith. If the insurer had an opportunity to settle within policy limits and unreasonably refused, exposing the defendant to an excess verdict, the defendant may have a bad faith claim against their own insurer. This creates an asset, a legal claim, that may be assignable to you as the judgment creditor. Structured settlements and annuities. If the original case resulted in a structured settlement with future payments still being made, those payment streams are assets subject to assignment orders in some jurisdictions. People Locator Skip Tracing provides asset investigation for personal injury judgment collection. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.